Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Transport Fever 2 with me, your host, Parallax. We are still absolutely 100% fascinated and enthralled by the airplanes taking off and landing. I might be able to do this all day long. All day long. It's just so cool. Oh, no way. Look at that. Oh, and we just upgraded most of the fleet to the DC-3, and now we have this chonker coming in at $8 million. Okay, hold on here. How many people are waiting? Enough? Yeah, enough. Okay, you. Let me talk to you for a second. Clone or replace? Can I replace you with the Comet 4B? I cannot. I need at least $3 million to replace you. And you hold 21, and you hold 19. Okay. So we're going to have to wait for a couple of these to come in to land before we're able to upgrade one. Or we can do it now, actually, because we just got $4 million. Something somewhere else came in for us. Let's go ahead and change it to one of these. And look at that. That's like our first modern aircraft. You know what I mean? Except for this right here, the engines and the wings. And I think they stopped doing this because this makes maintenance insanely difficult. Where if the engine is hanging down below the wing, they can access the engine more readily. So that's a cool little design. Is anybody coming in for a landing? Nope. So this guy just gets to go. Oh, is this our first jet engine? I think this is our first jet engine. I didn't even realize that. I think the other ones are prop. It's our first jet engine. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, man. So cool. So cool. We're going to overtake this guy. Look at that. Look at that. We are overtaking this guy. Oh, get wrecked. Get wrecked. Oh, that's crazy. Are we going to go in the flight ahead of him? I think we are. I think we're coming in for a landing, and I think he's going off in a holding pattern. I don't know. Maybe not. Let's see. Either way, that's absolutely cool. That's absolutely cool. I love that. Is he going to go through the ground? No. He stays above it. Nice. Looks good. That guy has the runway all to himself. That's so sweet. That is so sweet. I'm absolutely 100% in love with that. I can't tell you. I've told this story on another video, but my dad and I, we hung out, we tried to do stuff, but you know, Dad was kind of you know, he liked doing some things. I just had no interest in them, you know, and he worked a lot, you know. Times were tough, and Dad made the ends meet, so sometimes he just wanted the day off, and I get that. But one of the things we did do together, for whatever reason, is we really got into models, like model trains. Whoa, buddy. Prepare to copy down a number. But we did model trains once, where we kind of like, we really got, oh, I thought I had enough. We must have got paid, and then all of a sudden got hit with something. There we go. Are you loading? He's unloading. Give me that. That way we get that gigantic 21 people coming on board. So good. $700,000 every time it goes. But we really got into model trains, and we bought. He had a picnic table, I think, or maybe he found a picnic table. But we had a picnic table downstairs in the basement, and he bought some 2x4s and a piece of plywood, and he screwed the 2x4s into the plywood, and then we put the hobby cloth down, like the green grass hobby cloth down on the plywood, and then we mapped out where roads would be, and we drilled little holes on the side of the road, and we bought the like the night lights, like the street lights, and we bought traffic lights. We ran the wiring below the plywood, and because the plywood was sitting on those 2x4s on the picnic table, there was like a false bottom. There was like maybe, you know, 4-inch space in between the bottom of the plywood and the true bottom. Did I just upgrade that to the wrong airplane? I have no idea. I think I upgraded that to the wrong airplane. I don't know what happened. I don't remember what happened. I don't know what I did. I think I did something wrong just then. I swear I'm in the early stages of dementia. I can't keep things straight in my head, and like I'll do things like that and I just can't even remember. But anyway, back to the story. That was just something that Dad and I did, and we went whole hog, man. We had like different buildings. We had a fire department. We had one building that was on fire, so we had like the cotton, and he had a red light inside the cotton, and then we spray painted the outside of the cotton black, you know, so it would like smoke, and if you turn the light on, then there was like red fire in the building, and there were fire trucks working the scene, you know. And we had this yellow wire that we used for this yellow like electrical wire, but we used it for fire hose. So cool, so cool. But that reminds me, I think the reason why I like this so much, it reminds me of doing that with my dad. That's one of the memories I'll never forget. And I think this thing has tried to land like 6 times, and it always keeps getting pushed back. Yeah, it always gets waved off. We have too many airplanes. We have too many airplanes running this deal. We need them. We need them though, because we can't carry enough people, but it does screw up the order. And they're all flying at different speeds, because some of them are the... Oh look, no. There's a jet, and there's a jet. I just didn't watch that jet take off for some reason. I just got distracted. Nice. But we even have some, like, on this line, we even have some of the old... See, that one and that one? Like, they're not even upgraded yet. So those are the ones we really should be focusing on getting turned over to these guys. But that requires $6 million. And I know the train. I bet you someone out there is going to be saying like, hey man, the trains would make you more money if you would update them. Because that was my big thing, is why I wasn't updating the trains, because they don't make as much money as the airline does. There we go. I just want to try to get all the backlog here out. I mean, 64 people. That's many. It's many. But it looks like it's getting better. It looks like it's getting better. It looks like we're getting those numbers, because there's not a lot of people riding the public sector out here, right? Like there's not a lot of people like waiting for a tram anymore. And it used to be there was like 1 million people over here, and 1 million people over here, and then 1 million people here. But now it seems like the demand to move over here is lessened, and that may be because of the date, 1961. You know what? Can I slow down the date speed, please? There we go. Now we're not going to be moving ahead in time. Like this right here is a golden era. Like I just want this to stay at 1961 so I can upgrade the machines and get them to like where they should be, right? Because I think we've been traveling through too quick. We don't want to get to the year 2000 too quickly. There's $6 million. And maybe we'll focus on the trains, and we'll focus a little bit on the trains. Like we'll focus on this leg right here first, and try to get that not profitable because it already is profitable, but get it more more efficient. I really, really, really want to build another one of these airports in another city and just have more airplanes going. But we'll do some train stuff here. We got $6 million in the bank. Hopefully that'll be somewhat. How much do we have in the loan? 1.5 million in the loan. Reno now accepts goods and fuel. I call them packages, but goods apparently is its Christian name. Alright, buddy. Let's just look over here at you. And the least thing that we can do for this is we can have it upgraded to the newest deals. Newest oil movers. Let's go over here and let it do its thing. It sold for 1.3 million. Let's manage the vehicle. Let's edit it. And those are the little ones. Those are the middle ones. Where are the little ones at? Okay, the little ones are completely gone. Like the little ones have fallen off. So this is the middle, and then this is the brand. This is the newest. So let's get rid of these. Right, that's going to give us a credit of 1.5 million. How many do those hold? That's 12, and this holds 18. And I wonder how many there were. I can kind of see it right there. 2, 4, 6, 8. There were 8 of them. Let's see, can we do 4? We can do 4. So 8 and 12, that's 16. That's 96 is what it held. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 18. So 2 and 4, and then 30. That's 70. 72. So that's 90 there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. So that's kind of the same amount, but it's fewer one of those. That's weight is 15 tons. That's 20 tons. What is the benefit? I suppose length. I suppose length is the benefit. So how about, because we're not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're not in the why does it say modify? I don't need that. Yeah, $0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So instead of we're not worried about the length. What we're worried about is we want to move more. So how about I just add one of those, 2 of those, and then maybe we can spend the money to change out the engine. That's $11 million for that engine. We're currently on this guy, I think. Yeah, I think we're currently on that guy. Track is 430 newtons. So we want something more than that. So it would be something like this. It was mainly used in the passenger route. Okay. What about this guy? Is this one better? Yeah, so this guy's better. He's $12 million though. So if we go ahead and scrap this guy to add that, we're going to need $10 million to make that happen. $10 million just to upgrade to that. I don't know how it can help. Because obviously the tonnage here, I mean, every single one of these is going to be 5 more tons. So even if I kick all 8 of these off and I put 6 of these down, if I do 7, 8, that's 40. That's 40 tons per. So that would be, you're saving 15 tons if you just get rid of one of those to put this one in here. And then 7 times 5 is 35. So it's going to be more. It's going to be more tonnage. Somebody who is smarter than me is going to have to explain to me. It loads faster and unloads faster. Let's do it. Let's just upgrade it. And let's get rid of all 8 and let's replace it. Basically with as many as we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I do 7? Cannot. Alright. And now what's going to happen? It's now taking less. Okay. I just spent $6 million to take less fuel, but it loads faster. It loads faster and unloads faster. Maybe I'll make that back in the turnaround. What about you? You have tons of oil here. Because he brought you that oil. And the trucks are bringing you the oil. So you need to step it up. And you need to transfer from crude into oil. So it looks like it's doing that. There it goes. Now it's getting some from a truck. Okay. And then over here, 21 is being sent out. Now, what are you dropping off? Why do you have oil in your... Okay, this is just a layover spot. So really, oh no, we should have been upgrading that train. That train is the one that needs to be upgraded because that train needs to carry so much more than it's currently carrying. But it just can't. It can't. It's such a little locomotive, and these things right here, they just... All that went to waste. Like, all that he just dropped off has gone to waste. Huh. Did we install the electric? We did. There's electricity all the way down, right? Even over the bridge, right? Yes. So let's just go here and just double check. Electrification. Okay, it's all the way down. All right, we're gonna take out a huge loan, and we're gonna upgrade this thing's locomotive. Huge loan. $10 million loan, and we're gonna upgrade this thing's locomotive so that it'll actually do something. And then he's gonna be dropping off packages, right? There you go. Now let's edit the train. Let's get rid of this. Let's find one of the electric engines. Now that one, even though it's electric, it's not doing a lot of work. What about you? You're not doing a lot of work either. You do a ton of work. Is there anything else comparable to what we're seeing up there? Cableless booster unit B. It's a diesel. A 94. 454 kilonewtons. What's up here? 288. to 600. That was built till 1994 too, and it was a steam one. Ridiculous. 200, 400, and 30. Let's do this one down here. Let's see if we can afford it. Can we afford that? No, we would need to borrow more. 11, 12 million dollars for one stinking train to get upgraded. And the worst thing is, I don't even know if that's going to help. Okay, can I add one of these? No, if I take one of these off. Yes. For $13 million, there we go. There's 66. Let's see if this thing says mediocre. It says excellent. So this thing has excellent handling, excellent speed, excellent maneuverability. I'll have to look at the track and see if the track, because this track, when I built it, I made sure everything was 300. I made sure that this track could get up to the top speed of 300 kilometers per hour. It looks like 80 is as fast as this thing is going to go. But it got up to 80 pretty quick. And I don't even know how fast the other one was going. But I think we can all agree that it was time for that one to get a new locomotive. And anytime we get more money, we'll just keep dumping. We'll just keep upgrading everything on this thing. Every time we get more money from now on, we'll just upgrade this train, because we have invested in. We got $13 million here. We really need to make sure that it's pulling its weight. Ha ha ha. It's such a long haul to go all the way to that chemical processing plant. But this looks quick. Alright, at the top right up here, we should be going over the bridge. There we are. So pretty. So pretty. And then right before we get to the place over here, we'll stop, we'll pause it, and we'll make sure we upgrade. And if we have to borrow more, we'll just borrow more, but we'll make sure we upgrade the cargo boxes. I think the place is just right down here too, so we might need to stop pretty soon. Actually, it's a ways down here. It's a ways down here. Alright. Pause it. We'll stop. We got $3 million. That's great. We're going to come here. We're going to manage this. We're not using these things right now. We're only bringing in oil. And we want to do the big red cargo boxes. Get 2 of those. Get rid of that. 2 of those. There we go. 3,800,000. Or 5 million more. Do that. Now, how many can it hold? When you add these in here, like it'll screw it up for the first time. So hopefully, see how it wants to pick up machine parts too. Got $1 million there. It's gonna unload all that. That's unloading or loading up the plastic. It loaded 60. That's good. That's good. So every single thing got picked up and moved. And then this thing still should be rated excellent, right? Is it still rated excellent? Still rated excellent. Great. So a pretty modern looking train right there. And then I don't know what it did drop off. 59, 62 or something like that. When it gets to the other side back over here, it'll we'll upgrade it again. We probably, if I can spare the time, like these little, some of these trucks here are super old. Like those, I mean, it's just ridiculous that those are even on the road. And it wouldn't take that much money to upgrade them. My problem is that they're part of the bread and grain line, and I'm afraid that if I upgrade, like they are already producing, like they're already moving as many foodstuffs as they can, right? Like some of them even leave a little bit, you know, like maybe we can even sell some, right? Because they're leaving not completely full. All right, 5 out of 7. He's going to come back up here, and there's just not enough for him to even pick up. Well, now there is, but and then down here with this food, yeah, like he's going to be leaving. He's not even picking up enough. It'd been nice if there was one more farm up here. I mean, it's all the way over there, and we do have trucks picking up food from there, so it's not a complete wash. Okay, here comes our train. Let's keep focusing on it, and the hopefully with the airport now kind of updated and modernized, hopefully it'll be making bank. $3 million, yep. Oh, I didn't see how much money it was. Pick them all up. Yep. Don't pull into this station here. It just sucks because there's so much oil here. There's so much just sitting here waiting to be picked up. We're gonna and like we're not even. I don't even want to complain about it anymore. Gonna pick up 108. Nice, 108 oil. Good job, bud. Good job. He can't move though to save his life. Okay, only $700,000 for all those packages. That is a little disheartening. Get rid of that, rid of that, rid of that. Add. Forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I do that? Sure can. Okay. Drop off all those packages, please. And load up on 90 refined fuel. Cool. And then get out of here, you crazy thing. Then over here, how many trucks do I have to do that? Just 2? Oh. Like one more truck to do that. Bring those packages in and drop them off. We're almost meeting all the needs. We should probably be meeting all the needs here because we're so close with everything. Like it shouldn't be a big deal. What were you doing? Bringing in oil? What do you do? Take oil out? We're looking for the guys who take oil into town. You do not take oil into town, do you? You do. Your field drop off in CC, so you drive all the way to Cape Coral. Interesting. That's a long way to hump it. And your buddy only gets 2. And then he starts his drive. Huh. You go to Cape Coral too. Interesting. See, it would be so nice if there was a way. It would be so nice if there was a way to say, like, hey, some of this needs to be over here, so that there's like an equal distribution between the 2 cities. It's kind of ridiculous that there's so few here and there's so much over there. You just bring it in. Okay. And then food down here. Tons of food needs to be picked up. Are you a food truck? You are a food truck. Are you a food truck? You are, but you take 16, so you're going to load tons of that stuff up. Nice. We're going to upgrade you. Look at that. There's so many of these old ones. Go ahead and replace them with... Who does food? You guys. And then these here, I can just go ahead and sell them. Nope, I did not mean for those to go back to the barn. There they are. Meant for them to be sold. There we go. There we go. Now we have less trucks, but they hold more. They each hold 16. Perfect. And then you're not even max. Oh, because he doesn't have any thinking wheat coming in. What? Don't tell me that these are the old trucks. Wow. Do I have enough money to replace all of these with wheat? Yeah, $1.3 million. There we go. All right. We have no iron ore. We have tons of... Well, we have iron ore. We have no coal. We have no coal. So there's a coal truck. A couple of coal trucks. And how's this guy doing over here? Oh, he's already dropped off his deal and picked up. Okie dokie. It'd be okay. And that guy needs a new engine. And how are we doing over here? Oh, we're making a dent. We're down to only 25 people who are looking for a flight. So we probably go over here to the airlines. And a plane like him. Go ahead and just sell that plane. Then aircraft number 4. Sell him. There we go. That way we're not going to have... Well, we'll have a couple people standing by and waiting. But it clears the airspace too. Alright, Costa Mesa, you're looking great. You need bricks though. It would be so cool if we could figure out how to get the freaking cargo flights to behave. It'd be so nice. I have no idea how to get the cargo, how to get that brick cargo to behave. It just won't do it. And this guy just can't produce enough stone. There's a stone over here. that we're hooked up to. And that looks like it's only producing half. But who knows? Like, I can't judge here. This is staying empty, so that's important. It gets dropped off here, gets turned into brick, and then all those bricks. Who's the customer? Who's the supplier? Des Moines. Yeah. He wants food. Des Moines wants food. Tons of food over here. Where, what's happening here? We have tons of food, or tons of grain on the slick. Yay! Another video has been uploaded. We have tons of grain on the slick over here, and then over here, just none of that is being brought in. And why is that? Because it's just one stinking truck? And that's bringing tools from somewhere. Lord have mercy. How many tools are over here waiting to be picked up? Every tool in creation? Look how many. Okay. Let's replace them with... They can hold tools. Let's replace all those. That'll cure our tool problem. Then over here, we have tons of grain. How many vehicles? Okay, that probably is one. So that should do our grain problem. And then, are we running bread to places? Is there some place making bread here that we're shipping out? Hopefully to Des Moines. It'd be nice if it would go all the way to Des Moines. But that's a long, long drive for bread. But Houston doesn't need bread. I guess we are going to do it. So let's click on you. Let's do another vehicle, and we're doing bread. Let's do 4 of these guys. Doing a new line from bread all the way into Des Moines. Where's our drop off there? Here we go. And we'll rename this truck. Where is it originating from? I know it's going to Des Moines. Bread drop off. Okay. There we go. But now some bread will start spawning here from this place, and yeah, maybe we do this. Maybe we go to a highway, medium highway. We build a highway from there to there for a slick $1 million. That's what everybody wants, is a highway, $1 million highway. Let's just see how it goes, huh? These are the grain boys coming out. Grain boys and somebody else. Someone else is hiding in there. A tool guy. Tool truck. Now, the reason why he has 7 in him is because he's one of the old trucks. And the old trucks only hold 7. So that's why he's got 7 in him. We're getting yelled at because some of the tools are disappearing because they're not being picked up. That's okay. We got a guy coming in here. He's got 16. Where's it? 18. 16. He's about to pick up 16 tools and get them out of here. Oh, more airplanes. Boeing and the Hercules. My grandfather helped build the Hercules. He was an electrician, and back then, like, a plane was nothing more than a house. So he worked running and doing the electricity, like hooking it up and wiring it. I have some pins that he got from the project, and I think even a picture. I don't think I got the picture. I think my uncle has the picture, but there's even a picture that's like, "Thank you for your work," and it had a couple of people's signatures on it. Okay, where's our highway to nowhere? These guys are coming out here to get some grain. That guy just picked up a whole load of grain. These guys are getting some grain. Hey, he didn't take the highway. Wow, he didn't take the highway. It's faster, he says, to go this way than it is to come up that way. Interesting. I would not have thought that. But that's what they say. They say it's faster to go that way than it is to get on the highway. Oh, it's one way. It's one way. Where is just the highway? Medium street, small street. Maybe it's this. There we go. Now it ought to be two ways. Now he's turning around and coming back this way. And the guy who just pulled out, he's going to be coming down this way too. There we go. And then that little farm there. Oh, that guy turned all the way around and came back. That's how much closer it is. Nice. But now the farm doesn't have millions of things of grain sitting here on the slick. It has a lot, but not as many as it did before. Let's put a cargo thing down just so it'll help a little bit more with that. Those boys won't be back for a second. And look at that, we got some bread out here. It would be really cool if this configure tool worked kind of like it was supposed to, so you could do like the street access. We could go in. Oh, I want it out now. There we go. Now maybe it'll be a little bit easier for them to navigate. Maybe they'll be able to go in and then come out instead of having to go around like that. See? There we go. Got some food being processed and sitting out there. Looks good. Some bread. $10 million. Let's repay some of this loan. Oopsie doodle. Hit the button one too many times there. It's okay. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. No one saw. No one saw. Tons of wheat still piling up here. We might have to put more guys on this. Then, of course, we're probably going to have more guys going all the way into Des Moines. Probably should have a train. Probably should have a train for the food going into Des Moines. Probably should have a train for the food going into Des Moines. It'd be nice if I could get the airport to work. Can I add passenger terminal cargo? I don't think I can. Oh, I can, but it's all the way out here. The end. Just a hard place to put a. Like there's no good place to put the airports here. I mean, I guess I could have squeaked it all the way back up, but lesson learned. How many people are waiting? Got 44 people waiting here. Not bad, not bad. Two people walking away. All right. There they go, going about their day. They're going to walk out here and they're going to stop at the bus stop. 15 people are going on a ride on the airplane. and those 18 people who just arrived get picked up. Ooh, I am 100% surprised that the power did not just go out, because a gigantic lightning bolt just smashed into the ground like 2 feet from the house. I felt it hit the ground. You know, like when something drops and your feet are on the ground and you can feel the vibrations, you're like, okay, that came from like in front of me to the left. I know where that lightning bolt hit because I physically felt it impact the earth. Probably should stop recording, to tell you the truth. And we're at 45 minutes. Yeah, that was a hint. That's all that was. This is my favorite game right now. I love playing it, and I hate that I have to stop. But, you know, thunder and lightning. Alright. Before I forget, I am going to add another one of those. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has to be even numbers. It has to be even number, or we're going to keep having that left over there. Right? We're going to have that left over now there regardless, because it's even, but you understand. Okay, cool. And those packages are getting... They go here, and then those packages go into there, right? I hate that we don't have a better way to do this. Is that you? Only 53 oil. Interesting. Not enough oil here. Not enough crude coming in. Does it not bring in the same amount of crude? It's a 2-to-1. Interesting. Interesting. What are the crude trucks? Oh, this one's probably producing at maximum. Yeah, producing at maximum. That one's producing probably at maximum too. The only other oil is here, and it is not producing at maximum. We are not transporting all we can here. Just one. Okay, well. Probably one too many. Ah, don't do that. Don't send it back. Sell it. Okay, there we go. Alright, there we go. Let's go here to this and medium country road. Can we just make all that medium country road so everything just goes faster? Is that going to break the bank for me? Okay. So anywhere our guys go. And now we have to do upkeep on all this, I think. There we go. So now I think they're allowed to drive 80 miles an hour on there if they can. But some of these guys are so old that they can't do it. Yeah, like that guy, he just picked up 7. He can only go 30 or 40 miles an hour. Gone. Okay. Whatever. Okay, I'm gonna go before I tempt fate too much. Alright folks, there you have it. Have a great day. We will see you. Interesting. Have a great day. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.